Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Thank you for joining. While we're waiting for more people to get on, do me a favor and drop where you're tuning in from in the chat. I love to see how far this community reaches. So, where are you? Where are you tonight, today, wherever it is? You know, I'm in Sarasota, Florida. So let's see. Oh, okay. We got some Michiganders in the house. Go green, and go Lions. Okay, Florida, good. We got a lot of Floridians. Okay, good, good, good. All right, all right. Well, it's so nice to have you all here. And now let me ask you this, okay? Let me ask you this. And if you identify with anything that I'm saying, okay, type yes in the comments, okay? If you don't at the end of it, then maybe you went to the wrong masterclass, right? All right, listen. If you're showing up for your career, staying late at work, answering emails after dinner, chasing out the next deadline, you're showing up for your family, running the kids to practice, keeping the house afloat, remembering everyone's schedule but your own. You're trying to keep up with your health, trying to squeeze in a workout when you can, tracking steps, tracking macros, starting a diet again on Monday. Hello, guilty. You're holding space for your relationships. You're texting back. You're keeping up appearances. You're saying yes when you'd rather say no. You're checking all the boxes, right? But yet, at the end of the day, you still feel like you're not moving forward. You're exhausted, right? You've done a lot of things, but you're not taking that step forward. Anybody here resonate with that? If so, drop a yes in the comments. Okay, I see you. Okay, Brooke. Okay. Okay, Mike. There's a lot of yes in the comments, right? Okay, good. Well, guess what? You're in the right master class then. So that's really good, right? All right. So who am I? If you haven't met me or don't know me, I'm Dr. Sarah. I am the owner and medical director of Lush Lifestyle. I am an emergency medicine, integrative medicine physician. I'm board certified. I'm also a Navy doctor. I have led trauma teams in the military, cared for soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, coasties, in war zones, and worked in the grind of corporate medicine and really took a step away and said, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. And I created my own integrative medicine practice, where I really came to have a love and passion for helping others. And I did all of those things while I was a wife and a mom of three beautiful kids, working on my own health, right? Like I'm a, 40 plus woman trying to figure out perimenopause and all of the things, right? And keeping my relationships together and my sanity together. So when I say that I know what it feels like to be doing all the things to look good on paper, and still feel like I'm not moving forward, I mean it. Like at the end of the day, I was doing all the things. I'm a doctor and I'm a military doctor and I went to this and I work at this pristine hospital. But yet at the end of the day, it wasn't it. I was not moving that needle forward for me. I was in chaos, right? And when I eventually realized, which it took me a long time, okay? When I eventually realized that chaos itself or the craziness all around isn't really the enemy, it's actually feedback. It's your mind and your body's way of saying something is not in alignment, right? Like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not in alignment. But the real problem is that most of us stay on autopilot because over the course of those years of being moms and dads and employees and doing all the things, we create survival patterns. These are patterns that there are coping strategies, right? They help us get to the next thing without dying, right? For the most part. But those are the things that are keeping us right where we are, right? The interesting part is they keep us busy, right? We're actually busy, but we're not moving forward, right? We're actually busy doing all the things, but we're not moving forward. So when I talk about survival patterns, I don't mean habits, right? I mean the way our brain and body are wired to actually keep us safe. Here's kind of what happens. When life feels chaotic or overwhelming, your nervous system kicks into survival mode, right? That's your brain's ancient wiring saying, just keep us alive, don't rock the boat, right? And in that state, your body pumps out stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, right? And these chemicals are great if you need to run away from a bear, But if you're living in that state day after day, they keep you locked into patterns that feel safe, right? We're busy, but they're actually what's harming you. Right. And interestingly enough, our brain, our nervous system doesn't know the difference between a bear chasing us and your overflowed inbox, right? It cannot differentiate. It just knows stress, right? So unless we interrupt these patterns with precision, and we identify them, we identify the patterns, and then we interrupt them with precision, we're going to stay stuck on autopilot. Okay. So most people fall into one of four survival patterns. Sometimes we're a mix. Okay. But most people fall into one of four. So I'm going to tell you them. And your job is going to be, if you identify with that, you're going to put the name in the comments. Okay. So if you identify with that, and you could identify with more than one, but try to pick the one you really identify with. Okay. All right. Are you ready? All right. The first one is the fixer. Okay. So you are always solving everyone else's problems, but not solving your own necessarily, right? You're all, you need help. Oh, you want to start a bit. Check your email. Oh, do this, but you're not doing it yourself, right? Because you're focused on other people's problems. The fixer. Do we have any fixers in the room? Comment fixer. Okay. All right. We got some fixers. Okay. Next is the overachiever. Okay. So always doing more, chasing that next checkbox, putting more things on your to-do list, but never feeling like it's enough. The overachiever. You're not stopping to smell the roses of the things you've done because you're always looking for that next thing to do. Do we have any overachievers in the room? That's me. I'm an overachiever. Okay. We got a few. Okay. Okay. Next is the people pleaser. Okay. Do we have any people pleasers here? Saying yes when you want to say no, pouring out everything until you're empty, right? So the people pleasers are those that, yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that. Okay, sign me up for this committee. Okay, I'll be there at noon, right? Always doing those things. Okay. Then we got those? Any people pleasers? Okay. What about the lone wolf? Do we have any lone wolves? You are trying to carry the load on your own, even when it's heavy. Okay. So our lone wolves are ones that like to just bear all the burden. Take it on. I can do it. I don't need help. I don't need help. Do you have any lone wolves in here? Which one are you like? Are you the fixer? Are you an overachiever, a people pleaser, or a lone wolf? I am 100% an overachiever. I am always trying to figure out the next move, which doesn't, remember, these are your survival modes. So that doesn't always mean bad, okay? But we have to be able to identify them so that we can take steps that we need so we can move forward. We can move forward. Okay. It looks like we have a lot of people pleasers. Okay. All right. So tonight, we don't have a lot of time. So I want to teach you the tool, one tool that you're going to institute in your life tonight or tomorrow, but let's pick tonight to help you start on that path to whatever it is you want to do, right? If that place in your life is fitness or your health or it's a relationship, or it's your business, right? Whatever that is, I want you to take that one step forward. Okay. So the one tool I'm going to give you tonight is called dun, 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 the to don't list. Okay. Not a to-do list because we don't need that. We need the to don't list. Okay. So listen, the answer to feeling stuck is not adding more. Most of us don't need another planner. We don't need another checklist. We don't need another system. But what we do need is precision. Okay, we need precision. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to create a to-don't list. All right, so grab your pen, your paper, or if you like me, your Instagram notes section here. Okay, open it up because we're going to do this together right now. All right. Are you ready? Everyone have their paper, pen, paper, notes. Okay. So you're going to jot down 3 things, okay, you find yourself doing every week that either drain you, distract you, or just think that they are a complete waste of time. Okay? Here's the key. So tell me, what is that? Write one down. Some examples could be checking your email or social media first thing in the morning, and then an hour has gone by. Saying yes to favors or commitments you didn't want to do in the first place. Staying up late scrolling, even though you're tired and you know how important sleep is. Constantly rewriting or adding to-do lists without actually doing anything on the list, but rewriting it. Could be overcommitting to meetings or calls that you don't really need to be on. Saying, I'll squeeze that in, stretching yourself thin, multitasking. What is it? What are the three things? So write down those three things. Okay, what are they? And then when you got them written down, I want you to look at them. I want you to look away, blink your eyes a couple times, and then I want you to look back at your paper and I want you to find the one that feels the heaviest to you. The one that just is the thing that's holding you up right now. Okay. Find it and circle it. If you're on your notes app, highlight it, bold it, whatever you want. And whatever you want, highlight it, bold it, whatever it is. And you're going to pick that one thing. Okay. You're going to pick that one thing. So for me, it's going to be when you pick your one thing, okay, I want you to put it in the comments, okay? I want you to put what you're going to focus on in the comments. And mine is that I'm not going to answer emails after 10 p.m. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, put them in. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. What are they? What do you got? Okay, good. You're not gonna scroll through TikTok. Yes. Okay. Can be good for some things, right? But we want to do things with precision and purpose guided. You're okay. Good. It looks like we're going to not waste any time here, right? Do you see what's happening? It's one small shift, right? And we're already freeing up some of that energy because there is power in precision, right? Here's the other thing about the to don't list, which I really love. The to don't list should become a practice for you. So you wrote three things down, but you can sit with your to don't list every week, and you really should sit with your to-don't list and write the things down that this week that you did that you didn't need to do or wasted your time. And every week you can add something that you're going to work on, right? So this week I'm not answering work emails after 10 p.m. Then next week it may be that I'm not going to be on social media after 7, right? But the to-don't list, what the power is in the to-don't list is that it keeps you engaged, right? It keeps you on target for what you want. You see these things are distracting you, and you're going to take active steps so that when you make a goal or you have something you're doing in life, you don't get 6 months down the road and it's not done and you didn't accomplish it because you let life get in the way, right? So this is the to don't list is actually extremely powerful, especially keeping it as a running to don't list, right? And you can sit with yourself for 5 minutes a week and say, what are the things this week that go on the to don't list? And work on one of them. And as you get better, you can work on two, right? But this week you're going to work on one, okay? Because when you take something heavy off your plate, even just one thing, your brain actually changes gears, right? And so instead of reverting back to that survival mode, pumping out cortisol, pumping out adrenaline, it shifts you to your prefrontal cortex, which is the CEO of your brain, right? It's the part of your brain that handles focus, creativity, problem solving, decision making. It moves from the emergency generator back down to full power. And so suddenly, even though you took this one little step, you're getting more clarity, more patience, more ability to see solutions you never saw before, right? And the coolest part is when you free up energy in one area, your brain doesn't just use it there, right? It spills over into everything else. So you think more clear at work. You have more patience with your kids or partner. You actually have motivation to take care of your health and go to the gym. Think that's why one small change matters because your brain rewards you, right, with momentum. So here's a little bit of a football analogy for you talking about momentum, right? And why small changes matter the most. So think about football. So sure, the team's down by 40 points, right? And all the fans are booing and this is how life feels, right? Could they go for those dramatic long passes, touchdown in one shot? Sure they could. But most games are not going to be won that way, right? How are they won? They're won play by play. Small gains, moving the ball down the field, one first down at a time, one first down at a time. Each short play builds momentum, right? And then what happens? When you build momentum, you build confidence, right? Because when a team starts making these small wins, their energy shifts, right? Their energy shifts. We go back in, instead of fight and flight with all the cortisol and the adrenaline, we go to that prefrontal cortex and we have clarity, right? And we have that CEO of our brain. They stop doubting, they start believing. That belief makes them play even stronger and even better. And the same exact thing is true for us. When we're staring at something so massive, what it may be, maybe it's fitness goals, maybe it's a troubled relationship, maybe it's your job, maybe you want to start a business, it feels impossible. But if we focus on one play, one thing that one thing you just circled, right? That can give us a quick win, right? Okay, I'm getting this off my plate. I won. Okay, I can do something else. I can do something else, right? Every time you win, your brain releases a little hit of dopamine, right? That motivation chemical, that shot of confidence makes it easier for you to take the next step and the next and the next. And pretty soon you're stringing plays along together, building momentum, and the game starts to shift in your favor. Here's the thing, you got to do it over and over, right? You got to do it over and over every game. You can't just do it once. So remember, confidence isn't something you wait for, right? It's, I'll do it when I'm confident. No, it's something you build play by play, right? And this is exactly what we will go deeper into in my Chaos to Clarity workshop. Tonight you got one play, right? In the 90-minute workshop, you're getting the whole darn playbook. We're going to uncover what your exact survival pattern is, okay? What is it? Really, you're going to answer a quiz, find out what your exact survival pattern is. And how do you shift out of it, right? We're going to work together and you're going to build a personalized clarity map so you know exactly what you're going to focus on for the next month. You're going to walk away with the reset routine, right? A routine that you're actually going to walk away with it. You can create these small wins and momentum in every aspect of your life, work, health, relationship, goals, whatever it is, you're going to work towards that. So it's happening on October 8th at 7 p.m. I'm going to drop the link in the comments for you. You can click on it. The workshop is $150. It's cheaper than coffee for the month. And I promise you that these 90 minutes will change your life. Okay. 90 minutes of really understanding how you operate for certain things and having a clear action plan on how you're going to build that momentum for the next 30 days. It's putting that whole framework together and putting it in your hands. And it's worthwhile, right? Chaos isn't failure, it's feedback, right? It's feedback. And clarity isn't about doing more, it's about choosing better, right? It's not about doing more, it's about choosing better. Take the one thing you wrote down tonight, commit to it this week, okay? That is your first play, okay? And if you're ready for the full playbook, if you really want to make honest change, then join me on October 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for our 90-minute Chaos to Clarity workshop. I only have 150 spots, okay? And once they're gone, they're gone. And listen, just for fun and for everybody coming on, if you grab your seat by 9:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight, I'm going to send you a $25 Starbucks card that you can use on the night in October so that you're energized, you're ready to show up and ready for the workshop, okay? The link is in the comments. If you want to sign up, then please do that tonight. What I would say to you is thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Please, please, please do this one thing this week and see if it works for you. Okay. Link is in the comments. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm so thankful for you here. And I'll take some questions if you have, Anna. No. I'm so thankful that you came. Please create that to don't list. Okay. Please create that to don't list. I would love to see that. If you're on our socials or if you're not on our socials, follow us at Lesh Lifestyle, at lesh.life.style on Instagram. We'll put that also in the comments. Um, and join us. Tell us what your to don't list has on it. We would love, 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 love to hear from you. And we're really excited. So click the link. Remember, only 150 spots. So get your spot and get your $25 gift card. Come on. Get your coffee, get your Starbucks, get your maybe get your refresher, maybe get a tea, maybe get a bagel, whatever you want, okay? But we want to see you there, okay? So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, please, please follow us on Instagram, follow the YouTube. And hopefully we see you in October. Bye.